Amber Heard and her lawyers continue to get on the judge's nerves as the actress pretty much got called out during her cross-examination. But wait, there's more, because this is not the first or the last time this has happened. And fans think that Heard should consider keeping it mannered in the witness stand if she wants to win the case. So, what did Amber do and how did the judge react to her actions? Let's find out. Heard was reprimanded by the judge during her cross-examination. Camille Vasquez was literally grilling her for allegedly making up stories about the controversial fight that happened in Australia and tried to corner Amber for altering significant details, to which Heard tried wiggling her way out. But it seems like the Aquaman star wiggled so much that even the judge got annoyed by the way she was indirectly answering the questions directed at her, most of which only called for a yes or no. Heard's legal team wasn't spared, as the judge also scolded them after they presented redacted evidence in court. Vasquez was quick to object to the evidence which was introduced prior without any redaction, and the judge was clearly not happy about that.
I think at this point that they were already here, they were with us, but we weren't. Maybe this was right before, I'm not quite sure without seeing the timestamp, but we weren't sure what was going to happen, what the police were going to say, what they were going to do. We didn't know what Johnny was going to do, what he was going to say, so she wanted to protect me.
Okay. So let's go ahead and bring up 712.
Amber looks pretty frustrated at her own lawyers too, and honestly, I'm not even blaming her if she feels that way right now. Not to mention the number of times the judge sounded super annoyed about the questions they asked Amber during her direct examination, which most often than not got objected to by Johnny's lawyers. One fan commented about the situation saying, "The judge is ripping Heard's lawyer apart today, LMA." Oh, you can hear the frustration in Elaine's voice because all they have is Amber's bogus stories to go off of. Amber also got in trouble with Janie's lawyer when Vasquez pointed out how the actress was obviously rolling her eyes and smiling while telling the story about kicking a door at her ex-husband. From the video, you can totally see how different Heard was during her 2016 deposition. She looks very relaxed and amused while narrating events that happened during her relationship with Depp, and Vasquez not having any of it. The other time Vasquez took the initiative and respectfully asked to approach the judge was after Elaine, Heard's lawyer, tried to introduce a photo of the actress with a bruise on her face as evidence. This was because the said photo was allegedly taken during a fight between the ex-spouses, to which an LAPD officer already testified that they saw no injury on Amber's face when they got to the scene. And so, Amber's team was trying to admit evidence to alter the officer's testimony, which Vasquez called inappropriate. This fan expressed her frustration about the matter, saying, "I really hope this jury realizes that the only people who ever saw or captured any evidence of injury were Amber and her minions. Nobody else saw anything. She was so concerned about what just happened and what would happen with the police and their investigation that instead of going directly to the officers to make sure they could see the evidence when it was at its worst, she and her friend went from room to room, taking pictures in the best light and from the best angle, so as to accurately capture the evidence. But the officers, who she said were either already there or there within a couple minutes, saw nothing. No swelling, no redness, no bruise, no abrasion, nothing. The trial continues to heat up, and considering how the judge already gave Amber and her team a couple of yellow cards, the actress should really rethink her approach. That is, if she can still change the judge's impression of her after all that happened. How about you? Do you think Amber's behavior affected her chance of winning, and will the judge rule against her? Let us know in the comments below.